Hi y'all, I'm Nina from Need More Time. If you saw my previous video of the unveiling of our Cuisinart ice cream maker, then I have a treat for you. We are going to go ahead and make our first ice cream. This one I have made before without an ice cream maker, pretty successful. Just by putting the ingredients in the Vitamix and then straight into the freezer. But now that I have an actual ice cream maker, I'm really excited to try this out and see how it turns out even creamier. What I'm going to do is, since this evening I've gone ahead and put the inside drum of the ice cream maker in the freezer, I'm going to go ahead and prep the ingredients in the blender and then stick it in the fridge. That way tomorrow, when the kids are all excited and want to go ahead and get the ice cream made, all we have to do is take the ingredients out of the fridge. They'll already be chilled and throw them right into the ice cream maker. Because if you read any ingredients of any homemade ice cream recipe, it suggests after you blend the ingredients in the blender to chill in the fridge for at least 1 to 2 hours. So I figure it just makes more sense. Go ahead and do that in the evening, and then you can eat your ice cream right away when you're ready to make it. Okay, so why don't we get started? This is going to be a dairy-free birthday cake ice cream. My kids love that flavor, so I'm excited to get this going. So everything is pretty simple. We're going to just put it right into the blender. To start off, we're going to use 1¼ cups. I'm sorry, not 1¼ cups. Just an entire can of light coconut milk. This Thai brand is I really highly recommend. It's super smooth. It doesn't have any fillers in it, so definitely look out for this brand if you're in the store. So we're going to go ahead and put that in there. Some coconut milk brands can be iffy, so this one you can always trust. Next, I went ahead and pre-blended my cashews just so that it will blend easier in the blender. You don't have to do that, but I just think it makes it easier. So this is 1¼ cups of cashews that I previously blended into basically like a flour consistency. So I'm going to put that in there. All right, then we're going to do ½ cup of pure maple syrup. Put that in there. Don't use the cheap fake stuff. Definitely use pure maple syrup. And then we're going to use 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Definitely don't omit the salt. You'll need that. And then our 2 secret ingredients. The first one is some cooked peeled yellow potato. It actually has a buttery flavor to it, so it helps with that cake flavor. And of course it's creamy too. So it's 1/4 cup of peeled cooked potato. I just popped it in the microwave for 2 minutes. 1 small potato was enough. And weigh it for accuracy. So have a kitchen scale. For a lot of recipes, especially baking, kitchen scales are the way to go. So you can get them for 10 bucks. Get a kitchen scale. That way you can weigh it out. And then lastly, 1 ounce of gin. Gin or vodka would be what I suggest. It just helps when the ice cream is freezing that it doesn't go completely rock hard. If you don't have it or don't want to use it, totally fine. But if you do have it in the kitchen, go ahead and stick 1 ounce of vodka or gin in there. All right? All right, there we go. We're going to just go ahead and blend. I'm going to go ahead and scrape down the sides once or twice. especially because you have the cashews in there. Oh, and try not to lose your spatula. This is my favorite spatula, but sometimes comes unglued from the base. All right, we're just gonna put that back on for another little bit here. All right, well, it's definitely as smooth as can be. So I'm gonna go ahead now and just pop this in the fridge, like I said, overnight, and tomorrow we'll touch base again and go ahead and make the ice cream. So see you tomorrow. Welcome back to my kitchen. As you know, last night I prepped the ingredients for our first batch of homemade ice cream and put it in the fridge. Well, all day today we've been out at the lake with the kids. I'm literally still in my bathing suit and cover up, but I told them, don't worry, we will make this ice cream before we go to bed tonight. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started.
Mom, I already got the freezer bowl.
All right. Thank you. All right, yes. So this was the ice cream bowl that we put in the freezer last night. So it is definitely super frozen. We're gonna go ahead and put the paddle in. And now the only other thing we need is our
ingredients, which we've pre-blended.
Yes.
Now this isn't the ice cream yet. This is just a warm liquid.
All right.
And so we're just going to pour this in, and once it's all poured in, by the way, we've never done this before, so big surprise.
All right.
Oh no, you mean drip. Just kidding, it was still in the freezer bowl anyway. Okay. Scraping the last bit of it in.
All right, yeah, just use a spatula, get all that goodness in there. This is birthday cake ice cream. All right, now that we've put it all in there, we're gonna go ahead and put the lid on, and all you have to do is literally put it on.
And do that.
And now it's gonna go ahead, we're gonna set it for 25 minutes, and then we'll take a look and see how it's doing at that point. We're gonna add some sprinkles right the last couple minutes of it to make it look like that funfetti birthday cake ice cream. All right, looks like it's actually stopped moving around, so I think our ice cream is done.
So now all we have to
we didn't put the ice cream sprinkles in. I was gonna put some sprinkles in, but now that it looks like it's not even churning anymore, I think we missed that step. But no worries. Okay.
I'll just put the sprinkles in and then mix the ice cream in a bowl.
Yeah, we'll just top them on top. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and remove the lid.
Remove the lid.
If we can figure out how to do that.
Yep.
There we go. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Move.
Okay.
All right. So there we have it. There's our ice
Freezer
cream.
bowl. And here's a little thing that spins
All right.
around.
Okay.
Okay, so basically we've taken the freezer. Whoa. Okay,
Check it
that's really
out.
solid. Okay.
Yeah. All
I'm
right.
gonna go get a hard spoon. Okay.
Why don't you get us an ice cream scoop, Jonah? No, an ice cream scoop.
This. Okay. Ice cream scoop. Okay, I'll be the tasters.
All right. Now, according to the directions, it's not going to be super solid at this point, but honestly, this is just how I like it. So I think this is going to work just great. So we're going to just sprinkle some sprinkles on top, because of course, what kid wants ice cream without a few sprinkles?
Not many.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do the taste test.
All right, do the taste test for us, buddy.
Okay.
For our non-dairy birthday cake ice cream. What do you think?
Oh wow, this actually tastes really buttery and creamy, just like vanilla ice cream.
Just like vanilla ice cream?
Mm-hmm.
Can I have a bite?
Sure.
All right, let me see.
How you like it?
I like it, very creamy. All right, also, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put our ice cream in the freezer, and that way it'll actually have a more frozen consistency tomorrow, and we'll let everybody else have a taste tomorrow. So, all right, Jonah, you get the rest of the ice cream. And we will definitely be trying out more recipes in our ice cream maker throughout the summer. So y'all stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel for more ice cream to come. Right, Jonah?
Mm-hmm. Mmm.
All right, our ice cream has now been in the freezer overnight. I got these really cute homemade or ice cream containers that are specially designed for making homemade ice cream. So I decided to go ahead and get some off Amazon, because when I've made ice cream before, I just put in a random Tupperware container, and they definitely seem to encourage ice crystals on the ice cream. And the reviews said that these are better to prevent that. So anyway, the lid is silicone. Definitely my ice cream has no ice crystals on it this morning. So I think I'm already in love with these containers. This is a 1 quart container, and when I bought them, they came in a set of 2. So check the description below. I have a link to these containers if you want to get some. Anyway, I've just taken this out of the freezer now. We're just going to go ahead and put some in a bowl. It's definitely more of an ice cream consistency now versus last night, when it was more of a soft serve consistency. But not too hard to where it doesn't scoop out. And this was in a chest freezer, a deep freeze. So, all right, look at that. So we're just gonna go ahead, get a little bit more out of here. And some sprinkles on top. And there you have it. Our birthday cake, dairy-free ice cream.